42 right now. We're going to mark your calendar again on this Sunday morning. Joining me this morning is Bishop John Roshana. Thank you for joining us this morning, sir.
It's my joy to be with you.
You go by the title essentially of the
Bishop John.
And some call you the Bishop of Rwanda. Tell us a little bit about your life, sir.
Thank you. I'm Rwandan, born in Rwanda in 1945. Went to school, primary and part of high school. I left the country in 1959, ran away from the country like any other people because of the persecution, uprising against the Tutsi people, but specifically it was a Belgian move to punitively punish people who were in a national party requesting for independence, which was actually led politically by the king, but had a different president of the party. So people were chased out of the country. I think the biggest influx of refugees in history. Then the rest of my time was that time in exile in Congo. Then when the Congo got into trouble, we went to Uganda. Then they came back in Rwanda to pick pieces after the genocide against Tutsi in 1994.
Yeah, and you've been through a lot, and today you're here to talk about the event that's happening in Mobile on Tuesday, the annual Shrink the Divide. What is that?
Well, I was invited by the Shrink the Divide, which is a racial divide between the African Americans and the whites in Mobile, but specifically in the United States. And they invited me to talk about the comparative history and what can be done to shrink the divide as a people who have gone through hatred and killings and genocide against the Tutsis, who are now reconciling and making a nation again. And not only just a nation, but a progressive nation, a united nation. If it could be done in Rwanda, it can certainly be done better in the United States.
Arguably, yes. This event will be 6:30 to 8 at Cottage Hill Baptist Church. Talk to me a little bit about how you do bridge the divide.
Well, I think the bridging to divide is through unity and reconciliation. And we have to do it ourselves. Nobody can do it for us. And we have to see the benefits into it. If, for instance, in Rwanda, we didn't get to have the leadership that really is so strategic to help us, encourage us, work with us through that effort, we won't be having a nation. And it has to be us doing it. So the reconciliation, the need to rediscover the benefit of our oneness, our strength together, our collaboration, the construction of our social fabric, the construction of our economy and the future destiny, then we have to do it. We do it through reconciliation.
Right, and Shrink the Divide will be this Tuesday in Mobile, Cottage Hill Baptist Church. Thank you for joining us this morning, Bishop John.
You are most welcome.
News 5 this morning will continue after the break.